Hi there, CJ Jenkins from Century 21 Cornerstone in Auburn, California. I'd like to welcome you to the Lake of the Pines Living Facebook site. We film every Thursday from 12 to 12:30, so thank you so much for joining us. Now today we have a special treat, and the treat is we are outside of Lake of the Pines in the very charming town of Meadow Vista. Some people don't know where Meadow Vista is, but it's about 5 minutes up Highway 80 from Auburn, from the Bell Road section of Auburn, and it is a lovely community. One of the things that Meadow Vista has to offer is there are no subdivisions here. The houses are on larger acreage. There's lots of privacy between your homes because of the trees and the larger lots. And this home here is a gem. It has been lovingly cared for by this couple. Last couple of years or 3 years, they've been working on this house, and you're going to get to see all of their upgrades and enhancements that they've added to this home. And we are at 1860 Volley Road. Volley Road is right off of Comby Road, and Comby Road is right off of Placer Hills Road, so it kind of gives you an idea where we are. Now, the home here is a single-story home. It's 2,050 square feet. It's 4 bedrooms and 3 full baths and an additional kitchenette. But I'm going to show you the flexibility of this home and how the home can be divided up, because we actually have what we call a granny unit. And I'll get to show you that in a few minutes. But first off, I'd like us to look down here from this beautiful deck. It's about 1,000 square feet, this deck here. It's very large, and it's tucked away from the road. So let's look down at the property itself. We have a nice lawn area with a built-in fire pit. There's water, irrigation that goes down to that lower section of the property. And where this gravel area is, there is an RV hookup. So you can be parking your RV, have it hooked up and serviced here. There's plenty of room to park another RV or some of your quads or 2 or 3 boats. There's just a lot of room because this property is on 1.2 acres. So not too much land to take care of. We have a really easy ground cover here on the hillside. And those green caps right there, for those of you who are not used to the country, those 2 lids right there are lids to the septic system. And they're really nice to have them cleared without dirt and plants on top of them, so the septic system can be serviced. The house here has a septic system, but it is on public water. So there's no well for this particular country property. They get their water from PCWA, which is Placer County Water Association. So we have a lovely Trex deck, nice iron railings, and these lights are all solar lights. They capture the sun in the daytime, and at nighttime, this place looks lovely. Lit up very nicely. So you could have a party right here, just on the deck alone. The kids could be throwing the frisbee down in the lawn. There's just room for everyone. Now, let's take a peek at the neighbor's goat next door. Hi there. Now there is fencing on this side of the property, and you can see a gate there. I call that a good neighbor gate. When neighbors have gates between their property, you know that they travel back and forth and visit each other. So let's get ourselves off the deck and let's go in and see some of the updates that have happened in this home in the last 3 years. Now the flooring is that very popular flooring, which is a type of vinyl. It's very durable. It's great for kids and dogs and family members. It's very easy care flooring. And I love these cabinets. These are new cabinets. The kitchen has been remodeled and modernized. And these cabinets here close very easy close cabinets. This island is extremely functional because you could use this as your buffet table, have all your food around here, and the family could make their journey around, and lots of storage. So we have newer appliances. These appliances were all put in 3 years ago. And a super great stainless steel sink, nice and deep for your pasta pots. And they did this little treatment here on this window ledge, which is nice. Now, look at these windows. They're all new. What a pretty view to look on the hillside there while you're washing dishes. You know me, I always talk about where you are when you're washing dishes. So a very convenient kitchen, also with some pullouts. And they've got a nice neutral color of granite, which works very well with the flooring. So here you'd have your big family dinners. This table could be extended all the way out toward the front door if you had 12 people here for Thanksgiving. Also, they added a pantry with a pretty pantry door. And what's nice about pantries is when people have pets, this is also your place where you could have your pet eating bowls and then have them out of the main kitchen. So finding a home that's a single-story home is really very desirable because everybody can live here, whether you have toddlers or you have someone who's retired. So we have a very efficient wood burning stove. In fact, these older stoves really work very well and heat up the whole entire room. So once again, we get the benefits of these new windows with fresh screens, just nice to bring the view from outside in. And this owner has a really good eye for design, so we've got some really fun colors in here. But it's a very neutral room. It could go with any color scheme that you might have. So this is our smallest room. So this is the nursery of sorts, where the grandkids come and hang out. I just love this cat. He is so funny. He has just got such great energy. So we have the walls painted, the ceilings painted, the wooden trim in this house painted, the window ledges painted, the closet doors painted. I mean, they have done so much to this house that when you move in here, you don't have anything to do. Unless you have a preference of a different color wall. I don't know why you would, but you could change your colors if you want. So, this is a very efficient space. Nice to have a curtain here on both sides. The washer and dryer is set up in this closet area. And lots of storage too. I'm going to turn the light off in here because you know what? There's my solar tube. You know that I love solar tubes and how efficient they are. It's a nice custom feature that people can add to a property in bathrooms and hallways, and you don't have to turn the light on to come in here and use the bathroom. So very clean fiberglass shower unit. And here we have quartz counter. Very simple, but very neutral, and the same cabinets that we have in the kitchen. This is a good sized bathroom too. There's room for a hamper if you needed one. Okay, so we've seen bedroom number 1. Let's see bedroom number 2, which also looks out on the property, the front part of the property. And this is a pretty view. You are so far back from the road because we're on 1.2 acres that you really don't need curtains here. You have a lot of privacy. And they've got nice soft colors in here. And this is a big bed. These are 2 twin beds put together. And when you add that all together, this is a king. So this room here is a great size. And then our third bedroom is the master. And this is also a good size master. Now the house is 2,005, about 50 square feet. So we're looking at this side of the house, which you could divide up as 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, which would be about 1,500 square feet total, which is ample for a lot of people's lifestyles. If you were a couple living here, you'd have a guest bedroom and you'd have an office space. I'm going to let you peek in here to the master bathroom. Again, we have the quartz counters and a newly added shower stall. Very convenient for aging. You can step right in without stepping over a tub. It could be almost wheelchair accessible. Room for a seat. And this homeowner has such nice taste. Just very clever way of staging things and putting things together. But look at this. I want to show you this part of the shower. It has a lot of texture here, which is nice. And then we have places here, little cubbies for shampoo and things. And there is a seat here that can be moved. It's a portable seat. Safety handle also, which is a smart idea to add to a shower if you have guests that need that extra help with their balance. So we've got the 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And I have to say, when I'm in this home, I feel so comfortable and extremely peaceful because it has a serenity to it. The land is nicely maintained and manicured, and you just feel good in this space. Now, one of the things that I do and that my sellers do is we write a list of enhancements, especially when someone has done so much work on the house. We have a list of enhancements. These are all the interior enhancements, like the bathroom vanities with the quartz countertop, the master shower being done, things that we might not know, like the overhead lights and the ceiling fan, the sliders, the windows, kitchen cabinets, the pantry door. All of these things, even though they look like they've been here for a long time because they fit in so well, have actually been added by this particular set of owners. Then the enhancements on the back are all of the upgrades that they have done with the exterior of the home. So if you look at this list and this list, they have been very, very busy making the home what it is today. In fact, they're very saddened about leaving the home because they have put so much love into the changes of the home. But sometimes when family needs you somewhere else, then it's time to move and be close to family. And that's the situation here. So it'll be bittersweet when we turn the keys over to the next buyer after the close of escrow, because there's just so much love and positive energy in this home. So we do have a list of enhancements for you if you'd like to get a copy of those. Okay, so now this is the part that's really interesting. Okay, I'm going to close this door. And in our pictures in the MLS, we had a cabinet here. This is the other part of the house that we call the granny unit, or the additional dwelling unit. So let's go in and check it out. Oops. This is the granny unit. So technically this is the 4th bedroom. And what they have added is an additional kitchenette. There's a microwave, an electric stovetop, cabinets in here again, some more cabinets, a sink, and this is a very functional kitchenette space. And there is also a refrigerator. In fact, these owners had this space rented for $1,000 a month. So just think about that extra income that you could have to help you pay your property taxes and your insurance, and maybe the person lives here, does the gardening for you, and that's part of your exchange that you have. A really nice, clean granny unit. So this could be locked. Both sides could have a cabinet on here that could be very functional, because there is a private entrance right here, and there is also part of the deck belongs to the granny unit. Once again, nice new sliders. They just open so smoothly. Little step down. And this area right here with a little gate is the deck that belongs to the granny unit. So you get a private entrance, you get these lovely views, you have your own deck right here. So there's lots of extras to this granny unit. You could have some pots here and grow some vegetables. Now, there is another room that could be used. Well, I think it would be a case for me. This would be my living room with a couch and a TV and the dinette. And this space in here would be my sleeping area. Enough room for a bed, double bed or single. A double would work, maybe a queen, and also a closet. And the next room is the full bath, because there's a shower in there, a sink and a toilet, and a stackable washer and dryer, which actually stays with the property. Squeaky clean, squeaky clean. So let's go check out what's happening outside. Now we have a little owl here, and there's a reason why we have this owl, because we have the owl looking down upon the property, and I think it's just very, very clever. Let's go check it out. So we have a 2-car garage and plenty of parking on this property. There's additional parking here where the hillside has been cleared back. That's my car there. We could park a number of cars. And then we have a great storage space. I call this the workshop. Right now we have a lot of items in here, but that's what they're for. To be able to hang your garden tools here. And having this extra space really allows you to have a lot of room in your garage. So here is the trusty lawnmower. Very popular to have one of these when you have a house in the country. But look how tidy this is. If you can look at somebody's garage and storage unit and it's tidy, you know that they've taken good care of their main house altogether. That riding lawnmower, everybody always gets romantically involved with a riding lawnmower and gets very excited. Not everybody. Usually it's the men, but sometimes the women are very excited about getting to have a riding lawnmower. Let's finish the garage up while we're here. And you can see that they have... Okay, we just lost you there. We went into the garage and we didn't have a connection in the garage. So we're finishing up. The garage is set up as a workshop for the owners. And then here, this is just lovely to sit out here in the afternoon and be able to listen to the water flow in the fountain. And they've done some lots of planting actually, and have those impatiens, which are actually good shade plants, and then some full sun flowering plants here, some coleuses, ground cover. Very pretty walkway, just very peaceful setting. Now we're going to head out here from the patio, and I hope we'll still keep our internet connection. And they've also done this retaining wall on this hillside. We have some extra storage, and this is the bigger shed. I don't think I can, there we go. Extra storage here for garden tools. I love these kinds of handles that are pivoted and with a piece of wood. And then this is really cool. Wait till you see how big this is. This shed is really good size. I'm not sure the exact size of it. There is a light switch here and a light, overhead light. And these are some of the items that were taken out of the house for our staging of the house. And but what a great space for people to put a couple of windows in if you wanted. Have some. Okay. We just lost a little bit of the internet again, so we're going to head out the front door. And I want to show you another addition to the house. And this is a very nice screen door, so you can have your door open there, the slider open, and the breeze can just flow through this hallway, through the slider to the fountain area there, and you could have a very nice breeze. Now, one of the things is this property has a new HVAC, an upgraded one. And they've spent quite a bit of money on that, and that has really improved the house for them. So imagine a new Trex deck, new windows, new cabinets in your kitchen, an updated modernized kitchen. What else? Oh, there's just a list, and I showed you the list being so long. The house has been painted inside and outside, so you can actually come to this house and have nothing to do. So we're going to take a little peek at the spa, which is new. We have it set up for you. It's close to where the shed is, where we were when we lost a little bit of the internet. And this spa is secluded because of the lattice work. There's a little bench there for you to sit, and it's in beautiful condition with steps taking you down. And so that's just one of the additional things that this property on Volley Road, 1860 Volley Road in Meadow Vista, has to offer. Lots and lots of additional things besides the square footage. So we do have an owl on a tree that is really awesome to see. We have that in our listing pictures, and I don't know if we can see him without losing our internet. What do you think? Leanne, should we try? Okay. Also, underneath the granny deck, the granny unit deck, there's lots of storage. And there's Mr. Owl. He's right up on the hill. And that was a tree that needed to come down. And by the way, these owners have done a lot of clearing of trees to make the property as safe as possible. And they added this owl face on the tree. And at night, he's lit up. And it just makes you want to chuckle. It really is very sweet to be able to see the owl peering down at the property on Volley Road and just keeping an eye on things for everybody. So again, I am so pleased and so proud of this home here on Volley Road in Meadow Vista. If you would like to see it, we do have an open house on Monday, which is a holiday, Labor Day. So if you would like to see it, just give me a call at 530-906-4715. I would love to show it to you this weekend or during the open house on Monday from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. And we are just loving this home and very proud to be able to pass this home on to the next lucky owner here in Meadow Vista, just north of Auburn, California, at 1860 Volley Road. Thank you so much for joining us and looking at our country property we have here. And we hope that you stay well, and we look forward to sharing this home with you in the future. So give me a call, and we'll unlock the door and take you on a tour. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.